Welcome to the More You Look podcast. Welcome to the More You Look podcast.
So today is a very special day. I'm sure you guys must be wondering what's going on with the cake on the table. It's one of us, it's somebody's birthday today.
55 years old. 55-year-old.
Well, people have been throwing out numbers, but 55. One thing I know for sure is happy 49th birthday, Sky. And
why are you not going with mine, please?
Happy birthday. No, it's not 55. It's 49. It's just 49. Many happy returns of the day. 16. It's 16.
Yeah.
Like, just add 40.
When I was 16, I was looking forward to 18, and that was last year. This year is 19.
You know where you messed up? Last year we celebrated your 40th on this podcast. On this podcast. 18th. No, add 40 to that now.
Why are you sounding like you're crying?
It's overcome with emotion.
No.
You think it's easy to spend 49 summers in somebody's country?
Somebody can get me cheese.
It's not easy. No, get us a rag.
Thank you to everyone.
Yo!
Femi really
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Remix.
You now.
91.
Happy.
I said you was 19 just a minute ago. Keep up. But yeah, guys, back to Femi.
So the other day, there was this uproar on Twitter about this guy. I would like Mo to give us an input too, because I know you must have heard a lot of. I think it's a big thing nowadays where guys like girls sending them nudes, innit?
Oh shit!
Why is it that men? Why do people think, men generally think that women sending them naked pictures
amounts to anything?
What does it mean? Like, I want to know what it means. Let's get the view of a woman first. Like,
no, let's get a view of a guy.
No.
Because we started. Hold on. We start.
So first things first. Yeah, first things first. We have our legal friend of the show here today to mark Sky's birthday with us. We have lawyer Muda here with us, and he's been on the podcast before. Yeah. So let's start from the legal aspect of it all. What does it mean? The first question is, when a woman voluntarily sends nudes, like naked pictures and stuff, to a guy, like, is there any legal?
Of course, that's a private.
Yeah, but she sent it to me.
Yeah, to you, because there's what they call private life and family life.
Mm-hmm.
You might have a family life with your girlfriend, or you don't need to have marital life. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Marital affairs.
My nude picture to you, my girlfriend, it should be between two of us.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, look at it this way. I'm dating a girl now.
Yes.
And I'm at work one day, and my phone just pinged, and I look at it. She sent me nudes, just to make work life easier and stuff like that.
That's surprising one.
Yeah.
Sends many men to their grave.
But yes, but I won't check my phone if I'm driving, of course. Don't drive and don't use your phone while driving. They will find you. So yeah. But my issue with this thing is everywhere you go on the internet, send notes. Oh, just send notes. Like what is like people's obsession with nudes anyway? Because I don't really understand it. I want to get the perspective of.
Do you think do you think it's an obsession, or do you think it's just and for some people it's like a norm, and then some people it's just like, oh, have you not seen breast and vagina before? Did you not come out of a vagina? Do you get what I mean? So have you not? So really and truly, it could not be just like vagina specs. It could just be like a whole body wearing an outfit.
You don't find anything wrong with women sending nudes to men, yeah?
If you're in a thank you.
Okay. So let's ask Mo. He's one of our cameramen today. He's also helping us to he's one of the producers of the show today. And why do you think guys, especially the youth, why do you think they like asking women for nudes?
You know, always with guys, they're saying, this is from what I know from young youth, because I know a lot of young youth that do that. It's I wouldn't say the word horny, it's just they want to have pleasure, they want to have fun. They think asking a woman for nudes is cool, but at the same time,
you know what I think?
Like that is illegal.
You know what I think?
Yeah.
It's like what we used to do when we were teenagers, where we didn't have phones then, we didn't have mobile phones. You know how guys like telling each other, like, oh more, you know that girl, yeah. I've had that one, yeah. I've had this one, yeah. Oh, you see, I breast,
me a
yeah.
new
And this,
pics,
that.
yeah.
It's just to count points, score points with your guys, I think. Yeah. So the more news you get from different girls, I suppose you show your friends kind of
guys,
basically clout,
yeah. That's why men, a lot of boys and teenagers, they take news and that these days, so they can show to the man, then they can flex.
But obviously, is that legal though?
Before you
go first.
Away, I want to ask this: do them man them? Do they also send?
No, I can't. That is.
No, most of the time, what you will find is men send unsolicited dick pics.
He's mad strong. A girl's private parts will go to one guy to another guy to another guy. And that's my opinion. I don't want to state facts.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But that's the truth of opinion, because a guy will show his boy, that boy will show his another boy.
Then next thing you know, that girl is everybody has seen.
She wants to leave that school or that college.
Wow.
She wants to move out of town.
Yeah. I've got two opinions about this, First of all, it's the fact that we live in an age and time where almost everything goes. When it comes
quick.
Social media, when it comes to like young kids, it's social media.
When it comes to making your relationship, what do they call it? There's a word for it. When you want to like bring more fun into your relationship,
like what do you call
it's like fetish, but it's not really fetish.
You understand? So people, it's just a way for people
recording
to
themselves,
just tickle their fantasies.
It's
like,
a girl sent me a nude.
Now, let me give you a scenario.
My guy, let me tell you. This one you are saying, this is your point. Your point.
Goes to the store.
But your point is like there's an age demographic for it.
That's what I said.
The kinky part you are talking about is for like the adults. Like they want to freshen up. These teenagers are only doing it for clout, bro.
Do
you want me to tell you why? If you go on Telegram now, Telegram is like WhatsApp, but a bit different in the sense that Telegram you can just join groups like that, just
politic groups, anything, racist, anything. Because
if you go on Telegram, there are groups that have. I'm not talking of hundreds, that have thousands. Like there used to be one group. There is one group that has over 11,000, bro. 11,000 men. And women in there, like boys and girls, I'm talking of like teenagers. And the only thing that group is for sharing nudes, leaks. They call it leaks, something leak. And how do I know this? Recently on Twitter, there was this uproar about this guy that got a girl's nudes. He then shared it on that group. And the problem with that group is because you have 11,000 people on there, there's always somebody that will know somebody that knows that girl.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, the thing has now spread like wildfire. Everybody now, people who know the girl, like we're coming out, so I know this guy. Before you know it, the girl knew of it, her family, all that stuff. She had to leave school. Like too many problems came from that. So different people now started coming up to say, wow, that guy should be arrested. Blah blah blah. But this is why I brought that discussion here.
Yeah.
This is why I brought the discussion here. Should he really be arrested?
No.
Hear me out. If you go on Snapchat, if you go on Telegram, all these places, even Facebook now, just like in America, there's something called OnlyFans. Have you heard of OnlyFans? Where women sell sex videos, nudes, and stuff like that.
Different things.
Yeah, like you can just subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to things.
That's what I'm saying.
It could be feet, it could be anything.
Since we are all on... No, it's for making money. There are people who make like... There's this young girl.
So when you subscribe, you get paid for it, basically.
Yeah, so you pay a subscription fee monthly. And then they will put videos on there and pictures and stuff, and you can download it onto your stuff. So here's the thing. Here's the problem I have. When we were much younger, our own OnlyFans then was Playboy magazine. No boy will say they've never looked at Playboy magazine. Even back in Nigeria, then when we didn't have access to all these things, we will still find one way or the other. You will still see somewhere. And in Playboy magazine, what they do is they get a woman, a popular person, to take pictures naked and stuff and putting it. Every teenagers now, that's what is called Instagram nowadays. So here's the thing: if I can buy a Playboy magazine and show it with my friends, show it to my friends, look, I bought this for maybe £2 or something, and you're showing it to friends everywhere. What's the difference in that and see somebody's nude somewhere?
But I want to ask.
And then sharing it to someone.
Wait.
If I pay, my question to you guys is, I'll just drop the question and just relax.
No, but I want you to ask legal. Cancel legal.
Yeah, but
no,
that's the thing. We will get the legal opinion, then we'll get everyone's opinion, then we will get Mo's opinion as a teenager amongst us here. Yeah. So here's the thing. If somebody pays subscription on Snapchat or Telegram or any social media account, if I subscribe to your premium content and on there you are sharing with us pictures of your private body parts, sex videos of yourself and your boyfriend and stuff, and then I download it, being that it is my, what's it called? It is not my property,
of course,
right? Because I paid for it. Can I then share it with a friend? Is it legal?
The person, there's in any this social media something, there will be an originator. The person who first shared the video. The IT person can educate on that about IPS or something like that, where they will know where that the originator. Going to be sued.
Okay, so do you?
Yeah, but is it legal? Is what I'm saying.
It is not illegal to share someone's private part.
Yeah, but I paid for it. The same way I can buy porn.
Okay, are you the originator?
No, but that's what I'm saying. She has come online to say, guys, pay £10 a month for pictures of my my nudes.
But you're not going to be responsible for the privacy law. It is the person who sold the
pictures and the nudes.
So I don't understand. So let me break this down because I'm still confused. If Nicola here decides to start like a premium something on Snapchat and say, okay guys, pay £20 a month to see my sexy content, I now pay £20 to the account or what do you call it, PayPal.
You pay.
And Nicola now puts picture of nudes and now download the nudes. That is now my property. I now share the nudes on WhatsApp with a friend. I must see that again. So what have I done wrong there?
There is two laws to that. It's two arguments. One, Nicola cannot sue you because she sold the thing for you, not under duress. There's one.
So basically, you're trying to say,
volunteer not fit in jury. Volunteer not fit in jury. You cannot.
It's actually not English.
Actually,
when you have
my mind blow. Sorry.
Okay, you can't sue someone when you have sold your rights.
You have sold your right. You can't sue.
So basically,
But however, you can be held responsible.
Yeah, but because the stuff, but because she.
When it is my property.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question, please? So you're trying to say legally, right? You're trying to say if I sold my news to Femi, but I didn't have no legal context behind it, like, don't share my news, and if you subscribe this can't go out. If this is, I can sue you. Basically, there was no legal document underneath it. So obviously, that's what he's, in a sense, is like saying, really and truly, if it's a thing where you say, it's a legal right, the person that sold it, because they don't have legal documentations telling you, stating you should not sue me or you should not broadcast my nudes, obviously they're gonna think like, okay.
So basically what you are saying is like, you know, when we are watching movies, when the movie is about to start, you see something that will put privacy laws and say this movie is not to be distributed or copied or something. But this is still the problem. If I buy porn, you get me, and they don't put any of those stuff on there, I can share it.
Of course.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
So if she doesn't put, do you think any of these women put any legal
stuff?
anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go to OnlyFans, there's no legal anything. They just put the videos there and you pay.
Yeah, this is
so it's still mine.
I was trying to tell you. See, when it comes to OnlyFans, they have terms of service. Basically, what OnlyFans does is this: if just from a business, let's step out of legal world for a minute. Let's look at it from a business point of view. I mean, if 1,000 people can come and subscribe to my channel, get my content, and they are free to share it to 1 million people. From business perspective, am I not going to be losing money?
Yes, you will. Yeah.
Yeah. So what does OnlyFans has for? What does it provide for those content creators? What it does is this. Yes, you can view the content. You can use it in your bedroom for any soapy action or whatever, but you are not allowed to share it.
But I'm still asking you. That is OnlyFans is a platform that takes money.
It depends on what OnlyFans has for legal stuff to cover you.
Okay. You understand? Because you see, so because what I'm trying to say now is that these people, they have it in their terms of service, but how many of us actually read it? The only time I started reading terms of conditions.
Who reads anything?
Wait, the only time I
55 pages. They will now put. I agree. I agree.
The only time I started reading terms and conditions online is when I became a web developer, because when I build client side for clients, we have to put these things in. So I always have to do research and all that, and that's why I started knowing this. Even on my website, you understand? Some of my website, it is there that you can come read my blog post, read everything. You're not allowed to share it. But you see, most of the time when you don't see people, why a lot of people don't get into trouble is this. If you are just a user, you are not disgraced, you're not person that is worth something that they can sue, they will just leave it for now.
The big cat.
You understand? Let them hear your name in the news that, let's say someone has evidence that you have been sharing what you're not supposed to share because you did not read terms and conditions. They are not going to chase you now. It's waste of money and resources. But let them hear in the news that there was one Femi Anthony that won 10 million.
Hey, why don't you use Nicola's name to the law?
Because
why is he not using your name?
Women don't share women's news now.
They do. If you go on those Telegram groups, some women will have beef with each other.
Let me try and finish up. I'm going to try and make it brief as possible. So basically, it is there, but because they are not suing everybody, it's because there's nothing what you're suing. Now, the other part of it is now social media. You understand? Because OnlyFans, they are money-making avenues for creators. You understand? When I was doing the research, I saw someone, I actually went on there, you understand, with someone's account. You understand? Because I needed it for a blog story. I went in there on someone's account, and there was this girl that what she does is just cook in her briefs. And I could see a lot, about more than 200,000
comments and stuff, yeah.
Not live, watching. Just in her briefs, cooking. I'm like, really?
In her briefs,
like bra and pants.
Cooking live video.
That's why I'm saying it's not really sexual.
People are paying subscription.
If you know the different kind of sick bastard, I won't call them sick bastard because everybody has their own.
Some people buy pants. They buy.
Some people buy used pants.
From OnlyFans.
Not really used pants, but then they will. You get what I mean?
Yeah. But some men request for
fetish. Fetish.
Pants.
Even feet. Even feet.
Apart from the internet, to be honest.
What?
The parents.
What
no, it's not
parents?
the
Whose
parents.
parents?
Bros, let me tell you something.
Whose parents?
When we are going to church this morning,
let me tell you
my
something.
son wore a knicker. Shorts. Yeah. So I said, why do you have to do that?
Let me tell you something. Bros, let me tell you something. Some children are very well brought up. It doesn't have anything to do with parents. When we were in uni, you will know this girl. I don't want to mention her name. I don't even want to mention her dad's name because I don't know who may watch this thing.
Yes, I call
her dad. No, let me tell you, her dad is one of the most popular pastors in Nigeria till today. One of the biggest pastors. This girl came to us, she was living that Obasanjo villa. This girl, the number one Igbo smoker. It's just the name of one all like that. That girl, number one pastor's child. That was Jebugo. I will say it's Jebugo. This one is Aigbami. Inside the deep trenches of Aigbami. This girl, her dad is one of the biggest. His name is still mentioned. One of the most popular persons in Nigeria. This girl, number one, she was the one that introduced guys to Igbo. Nothing where this girl know they do.
Pastor,
number one pastor's child. If she's going back to Lagos like this, she will wear her skirt, everything. Once she lands back in school like this, back to jeans and everything. So we can't put all the blames on parents. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah, it's not parents.
Can do
This is a good segue.
No, it's not parents because the people on OnlyFans are grown.
Let me ask you.
But the people on OnlyFans are grown.
They are grown. That's what I'm saying.
They are waiting for when they are 18 to get out of your house.
That's the thing. Let me tell you. Another thing is this is a good segue because most people say show me your friends,
yeah,
and I'll tell you who you are, and all that stuff. Personally, I think it's bullshit. Honestly,
it is bullshit.
Let me tell you why. Back in the day, people believe that people sort of galvanize towards each other, but the world is fast changing. There was a time in my life where let me put it to you like this: between when I was like 19 years old and probably 24. Those were the years that you go to uni and stuff like that. Those was the time in my life where every single person, like 99% of the people in my life, were cultists. I'm talking of what you guys call here
gang members.
We call it cultists then. All this gang, this thing that you people doing in this country.
East London, West
Let me tell you,
London,
it's like baby stuff. Because they carry knives. Back in those days, they will separate your head from your. See, let me tell you, they will separate your head from your shoulders. They will butcher you in the most brutal way.
How many times when we're doing exams have they been shooting?
They will come to school and kill you in class. All this one,
you're seeing your lecturer running.
You get me? That was during the worst of it, and every single friend I had in my life, to this day, because my wife went to the same university with me back then. Till today, sometimes when we are playing, when we are just joking, she will say that you don't feel lie to me. You don't feel lie, say you know be a cultist.
Even me, my family, how many families?
Because you know why? Anybody you see me with them, they used to be in court. I never joined. To the point where I had such a free pass. Very rare. This is one of the rare. Even then I didn't know that I was experiencing a very rare, what do you call it, prestige. Like, because it was later on that when I think back, I'm like, wow. So I will sit in on meetings like this, and I was never a cultist. Never blended, never. I know all their secrets. Guns like this in our room. When I was living with Alafe, I was living with one of the highest, and me, I didn't know then. All I know was I was a JJC then. I will wake up in the morning when you see somebody having their bath and they are putting this one here, that one here, and I'm like, are you going to school or you are going for a war, a Muda Keke, or Ife or something, Then gradually, after 100 level, then they started showing me some things that this guy will take me to them. I will sit down like this. I won't even know I'm sitting in the meeting. I'll just sit down, a lot of them will be there, and I'll just sit down and tell me like Mumu, as JJC, we just enter Ozuna, I'll just sit down there. And then they took that privilege away after, but everybody I knew. Then nobody that you will see me with in school, in my class, they used to say, this guy, you don't go join court. But it's a lie. I had my head screwed on. To the point where people who know me, people who watch with this will tell you, I used to lead my classmates in tutorials. Whenever exam is coming, everybody knows you want to sit close to Femi Anthony. Because that's when we are doing rehearsals like this. I used to go sit exams for people.
Are you asking Joshua's people?
Fuck off. I used to sit exams for people.
That's a long story.
Shut up.
So you get me? So show me your friends that they say. Now, when I left that setting, at a particular point in my life again, almost everybody I knew were into fraud. To the point then that I didn't have a pot to piss in. These guys will be telling me, let's teach you this thing, let's go to the cafe, but I just knew that I never, because every decision I took in my life then, I always had my mom at the back of my mind.
Nah, but with that point is true where you said show me your friends, it's true. I showed my dad my friends 4 years ago. He keep me at the house. I had to say
yeah, but you know why he did that?
No. Now when I tell him,
so you learn.
Friends, I'll show my work colleagues.
Yeah.
He said, you know what? I'm proud of you. He supports me. He done my show.
But I will tell you why, and I will tell you why. I'll tell you why.
It's the true fact.
No, let me tell you. No, let me tell you why. No, let me tell you why. To him, is the truth. And do you know why?
I mean, it's true.
No, let me tell you why. You see, our parents, the way they think is not how we think. The way I think, the level of thoughts, the level of my own level of thinking right now is not the same way you will think. But there was a time in my life where I probably used to think like you, and I will tell you why. When they say show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are, our parents are more traditional.
They share life as well
than us.
Yeah.
How many years did you? Where do you come from originally?
I lived in North London for.
No, but
where do you come from? Where's your background?
Yeah, country.
Bangladesh. How many years did you spend in Bangladesh?
I only went there twice.
There you go. How many years did your father?
He was born here.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm trying to prove something to you.
I was born here.
How
but
many
I got
years?
Back.
How many years do you think your father spent in Bangladesh?
Yeah, one of them was Salina, and they used to send.
Your dad must have spent most of his childhood going into teenage years. Yeah. So the his own traditional ways are still there. Okay, look at it this way. If your dad sees, let me give you an example now.
Are we gonna have a
if a guy follows you home now as your friend and is wearing earrings, he's tinted his hair, right? He has a nose ring on. Your dad will probably think he's bad influence on you. Yes or no? Let's be truthful.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: that person could be the best influence on your life. That's why I'm saying the world is changing. Let me give you an example. The first time I went home.
Don't even take it too long.
No, that's what I'm saying. But we're learning here, yeah. First time I went home with a tattoo on my body. I'm talking of back in like where I did this back. What am I saying? 100 level then. My mom was like, my life is ruined. My mom was rolling on the ground. My mom was like, he has ruined me. This boy has joined cultists. He has just one tattoo of cross like this. It was even Jesus that I draw my hand on. She was like, help me beg him. Help me beg him. This boy has joined cultists.
Femi, see, this is the way I see it. Maybe because it might be just my age, because I'm sure Mo might not think this way.
55!
With everything that we went through, so just like your own example, my first day, first day, Thomas pink shirts. Sholakbe, my friend, I didn't know that he planned it, he just took me to one guy, he said that I should come and buy shirts and all that. I got there, I told this guy that, look, the money they gave me, I have to try and make it last for the whole term. You understand? Now so Pampala. Now so he bring out 2 guns. Say I must buy. If this guy brought out 2 guns, say I must buy one. I'm like, how much? This is 16.5. How much did they give me from home? 20,000 to last for one time.
So you have like a couple of changes.
16,500. That's how I wet my body. Actually, I could tell you, as I pissing my body, I was like, well, I will get. When I see 2, I've been seeing guns in movie. I've never seen it in real life. 100 level first day. But eventually, eventually they started laughing at me. They were like, it was Sholakwe that arranged it. I mean, I already peed my body. You understand? But this is what I'm saying. With everything people that we're seeing.
See your nothing peas, but deal.
With everything that we're seeing, that we're doing exams, they are shooting and all that. Well, we've seen people that they stabbed.
Yeah.
By, this guy, 2 years that they killed. I did also. All those things that we are seeing, would you trust your son if he now brings home friends?
But we are saying,
let me land.
But it's about picture.
Let me land.
Okay.
Will you trust your son in 10 years, 15 years time when they now bring man them house? Nose earring, then they plait their hair. Nose earring, they plait their hair. In their car, they are like this, popping and all that. Music is blasting.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Will you trust your son if he says, daddy,
those
are the best people in my life?
But that's what I'm still saying.
You will not trust them because of what is just experience. Yes. I can't blame my parents for trying to. I'm
not trying to blame parents or anything. What we're talking about is that saying. Show me your friends,
and we will know.
And I'll tell you who you are.
Exactly.
Or who you
just because you know somebody that is in a gang. It doesn't mean that you are a gang
They will not believe you. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying because our parents are more traditional. We are less judgmental. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I see a guy with with tinted hair, nose ring, and tattoo, I will not automatically think he's in a gang. Because if you think about it, most of the nerds nowadays, that's how they look. If you look at all those gothic, like if you look at all these gothic people with tattoos, goth, like what do you call them?
No, goth are more like black. You know the difference.
You get what I mean? All these guys that do crypto, suit
and tie,
all this forex trading, all these things. the world is a bit more flexible now. The people
And
want
we
to
got
look
the
fly
retired people.
and all those kind of things. Yeah, so I would not automatically think that or maybe I see a girl with tattoos, nose ring, and I think automatically she's a whore.
Oh wow.
You get what I mean? So, but your parents, if you take a girl home that looks like that,
Did you
they'll
hear
say,
that?
"Be careful, be careful. This girl does not look like she's from a good home." You get what I'm saying? They say, "Yeah, what's our values?" But life is not like that. It's a picture. I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying. I won't blame parents if I don't blame parents.
So Mo, let me ask you this. Say you meet a girl, and you started, moving with her for like 2 weeks. You guys chat each other, you discuss anything, even naughty text messages here and there. And 2 weeks down the line, she sends you a message out of the blue one day, like, "What are you up to?" You're like, "Well, I'm at home, just chilling." And she's like, "I have a surprise for you."
Yeah.
Next thing you know, ping on your phone, she sends you nudes. Like, what would your impression be of this girl?
Number one, I wouldn't take it serious. And number two, she's from the streets.
She's from the streets. Okay. So now let me take it all the way down to bros. Like, you meet a woman, same scenario, 2 weeks down the line. You guys have like really deep chats. It's not like surface stuff. You like chat about, all sorts of stuff now. 2 weeks down the line, she sends you a message like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "I'm at the office, just about to go in a meeting." And she's like, "I have a surprise for you." Ping, you open your phone, she sends you nudes. What would your impression of her be? Ashewo. Don't worry, they'll put the meaning of those words on the screen for you. It's not me that will tell you. Sky, same scenario.
Basically.
Same scenario.
No, basically for me, I'll just be like, "Oh, she's naughty," because right now she's getting me into that zone.
Okay. Nicola, same scenario, 2 weeks down the line.
No, same scenario.
The guy sends you dick pic.
No.
No, what's your impression?
No.
What would your impression be?
Because a woman cannot just send a fucking...
No, that's what I'm saying. Men even send dick pics to people they don't
Exactly. Not even women they don't talk to, but even women that they don't even request it.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm asking you, that you meet a guy.
Someone just
You start dating.
Yeah.
This person, somebody you know now. You've known him for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, he sends you a text message. "I have a surprise for you." Ping, sends you dick pic. Like, what would your impression of him be? Now, you've never had sex with this person, It just sends you a dick pic. What would you think? You think nothing of it or what?
Honest truth, yeah. First, sorry. if it's a good size, then yeah, I'm like shocked. But if it's not a good size, then
So for you, it's not about the size.
no, it's not about
If the size is big enough, if the size is big enough, you're okay with it, yeah?
Yeah, you're not alright.
Okay, my question to you is, what will your impression of
This is why I just said there's 2 ways for me, for a woman.
Okay, so for a woman, you judge by the size.
One is by the
This
size.
is a dick pic you didn't request for now. It just surprised you. Sends you a dick pic. So if his dick is like 11 inches, you'll be like, wow, this is like.
No, but
fine.
then he's showing me what I could be possibly missing if I want that.
This is how you know that the way men and women think
It's different.
totally different.
You
Now,
get what I'm
before you
saying?
escape it, you now, what will you think?
No, well,
Exactly.
Exactly,
okay.
before you asking everybody.
Okay, let me tell you something, yeah? I will copy and paste Nicola's answer. It depends on how nice it looks. If it looks really nice, I'm like, oh wow, yeah, oh wow, okay, oh wow, yeah, oh that's fine, yeah. But
Exactly. So what's the difference me saying that?
Yeah, I'm just copy pasting your answer. That's all.
You can't.
That's not my opinion.
I
don't
No,
His opinion.
that's not my opinion.
Exactly. I know he's dodging.
I'm copy pasting from you.
So you like it.
The point I'm trying to make is, I think there's a bit of stigma surrounding nudes, to be honest, because okay. Let's change the question now. Let's say this is somebody you're in a relationship with. Okay.
Mature wise or immature wise, are you saying?
Well, generally, to be honest, like, let's look at it this way. If somebody you were dating, okay, not your wife, you just met somebody and you're just dating her and she sends you nude pics that you didn't ask for, will your impression be the same as that of somebody you've met for 2 weeks? This is your girlfriend now, your girlfriend of 10 months, yeah? Just sends you nudes from out of nowhere. What would your impression, will your views about her change as a person? Or will you still think she's from the streets?
I'm gonna question her a lot though. She could be selling that shit to other men.
You have
That's
a point there, but
that's your immatureness.
Yeah,
That's your immaturity.
But did you? But
No.
I agree with Mo.
You agree.
But here's the thing.
But she could try to spice up the relationship.
No, apart from that, did you even spare a thought that she could be sending it to you because she's free with you?
No, because
I get what you're saying, though.
if she wanted to show me her body and have a little sexual time, she could have came to my house. We could jump in the bed, do that. We were like the social media. If she's sending it through social media,
No, she's sending it as a text.
she could be sending it to another
That's
master.
too social.
You have a point, though. You have a point. But all I'm saying is, I think even married people send themselves nudes all the time.
Exactly. This is what I was about to say. If
They
you're
do.
mature about it,
It could be
They do.
trying to spice up
Yeah.
the relationship.
But for me personally, my views about nudes generally is, honestly, you cannot blackmail someone with something that doesn't exist. That's just my views, honestly. That's just my views. Because, you know, sometimes people can put malware on your phone that they'll be seeing what you're doing, what you're typing and all that kind of stuff. You could just leave your phone somewhere. Before you know, someone has airdropped it to themselves. Your phone may be faulty and you take it for repair. That's how some people's lives were destroyed. This celebrity in which country?
And you would have forgotten.
Yeah, her phone was faulty. She totally forgot the stuff she had on it. Took it to the repairer. The repairer took off all her sex tapes, all her nudes from there, and was blackmailing her with it.
Oh jeez.
Even this popular woman, there's this Islamic woman. I don't know if you heard of that case. Very popular woman in Nigeria. Like she's known. People, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people know this. Very popular, and she works at the radio station too. And she's like all these people that go to Mecca, very popular, Elijah and all that stuff. She did not do anything wrong. Here's the thing: she wasn't fornicating or anything. She was having sex with her own husband.
Yeah.
They both recorded it for their own pleasure.
yeah.
She then went to repair her phone.
And then that person was.
Then the phone repairer now took off that sex tape without. He didn't even blackmail her or anything. He just leaked it online.
That you could have.
Now,
that with calling the police.
but that's not the point. You are talking about a country where the laws doesn't. You think this is not UK? This is not UK. You get what I mean? Like, you get me? Yeah.
We're talking about a country whereby she can get the guy arrested, and I mean she could get the police to arrest the guy and end up being in the jail. That's the kind of country we're talking about. Like
So-
the police that you call to arrest someone, they can get to that person and be like, chairman, we didn't know it's you. Oh, this guy is trying to arrest. We'll arrest you instead.
So you get long story short. Yeah, long story short.
That's that kind of.
This woman then lost her job at a radio station. Then all the, like, I don't know what you call them in Islam. You know, some accolades they give you, maybe because you've gone to Mecca. You know,
like ranking.
You know, in Christianity, if you go to
ranking.
Jerusalem, they call you JP.
Yeah.
All those things.
Oh, but like
I don't know. So
ranking.
the Islam version of those things, they now started removing the Islamic Association of Nigeria. Now started removing all our this thing, all our titles, just because of that it goes against Islam. They're like, but it's not this woman's fault. So are you saying that it goes against the religion for her recording herself? But my point is something that does not exist.
Yeah, it cannot be.
And the irony of it all is that the people that are stripping her off those titles,
they are doing worse.
They are the ones that are doing worse.
But it is what it is.
But I agree with Femi. You understand? Basically, what does not exist, no one can fucking blackmail you with it.
So to round this up, I'm going to ask all of us round. I need a yes or no answer only. Mo, to send nudes or not to send nudes?
I wouldn't.
To send nudes or not to send nudes? Sky?
I wouldn't.
To record sexual encounter or to not record sexual encounter? Yes or no?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. Nicola, to record or not? With your husband?
I'm just gonna be a bitch. Like, let me just be frank.
Yes, you would.
Shut up.
Yes or no? You would.
I'm just gonna be frank.
Yeah?
If it's someone that
You're free with.
I'm free with, listen, it's 2022.
Yep.
I don't care. Like, if it's someone that I encounter with that I know that it could potentially be a long run, no problem. But if I feel like it's not, it is what it is.
Not
because
caring,
but you can't.
Not caring what
It
he could
is
do.
what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Not caring what he could do down the line.
It's not about exposed.
Or if somebody gets hold of his phone.
No,
or
it's
something.
about knowing who to even share it with.
That's not the point. Remember Tiwa Savage.
It's
Remember
a
Tiwa
point.
Savage. It wasn't that guy that leaked it, you know.
Yeah.
That guy said till tomorrow. It wasn't him that leaked
So
it.
who leaked it?
What
Exactly,
happened
it's
was-
none of them.
Yeah, what happened was he was careless with his phone. and somebody went into his phone and then posted that sexual
because you're
stuff
celebrity
on Snapchat.
and you know you're a celebrity with someone else.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe because
Nudes
me,
or
I
no
know what
nudes.
I want as my ambition. I know what I'm trying to get, and I know that.
I'm just being real in situations.
But look at it
I'm
this
just
way.
being real in situations.
I get what you mean. I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion,
Yeah.
and I respect your choice.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: 10 years down the
It's not
line,
even my choice. It's just like being honest and being open. Right now, listen, if I meet someone that I can fully like, I'd be free and they're being free with me, sending nude pics, I'm sending nude pics back and forward. Well, I don't mind because that's normal. You come out of a woman that is a vagina with tits, so I ain't gonna see tits. I ain't gonna see vagina.
But we both know that the way the world is, life is not entirely.
So basically, you don't care if you get.
It's not about I don't care.
No,
it's about me. No, listen. It's about me knowing who I can send nude pics to or not.
Guy with a long
if it's an immature person,
I wouldn't.
I'm not.
But here's
if
the
it's
thing.
a person that is actually serious,
life is not black
I
and
will-
white, Nicola.
Like, listen,
there are
if you're
other
sending me
variables. That's what we just said. There are other variables involved. He could lose his phone. He could forget his phone in a car.
You said you wanted a yes or no answer.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not about losing a car.
I'm not grilling her. I'm not even
food.
grilling her. But she's saying that what she's saying is, you don't care. But there are other variables involved. If he loses his phone and somebody, okay, what I'm saying is 5, 6, 7 years down the line.
Listen,
you might be invited
Femi,
for a position
hold on,
in Nigeria.
Hold on. Let me make it open, yeah. It's not like I don't care if he loses his phone and my shit don't go out bust. I care.
You want to live in the moment.
I care. But then if it's just between me and you and you're sending me dick pics, you're sending me all sorts of fucking... maybe you're even wanking yourself and you're busting out, bro. Like, listen, it's between me and you.
Nah.
Yeah, you just feel like the sign.
I feel you.
Thank you.
I feel you.
But then if it goes over, then I will be hurt. But then at the same time, it's life. Have you not seen vagina? Have you not seen titties?
I get you.
Have
you not seen dick?
You are living in the moment.
Bro, like, come on.
Because I want honest opinion of each other.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's not grilling. It's not grilling.
I just wanted to open extra layers from what she's saying.
Femi is just a small picking for me now.
The only thing I'm gonna say is this: if you're sharing your stuff,
I've not seen breast before.
59. Yeah, experience.
I don't know. Maybe because it's the way I was.
I'm a virgin.
Maybe because it's the way I was brought up. But I've always believed in one principle.
Yeah.
And that's what God stayed with me all my life.
Yeah.
If you make a decision,
you make it.
Bust.
Face the consequences.
Face the consequences.
So, like for instance, if I do something and I know that this is why this is happening, I face it. I'm not trying to blame anyone.
Yeah, or be salty about it. Yeah.
You're grown. As long as you're grown, if you're making the decision when you have like 12, 13. Yeah, I can't blame you.
And there's learning and mistake. There's something from learning and mistake. Difference.
When something has happened to you, you learn from it, you grow. You understand? As long as you're not going to blame someone else for that decision that you made, you understand?
Makes sense. Anyway, I've had a lot of fun on this episode. I like all the back and forth. I know most of it from this left side angle is coming from the what's it called, the Ria nephew. Thank you for that.
That's nice,
we want to wish Sky a very happy birthday. I wish you
guys good birthday.
I wish you long I wish you long life.
Sadly,
good health.
My kids, I cannot trust them to be on the episodes.
Yeah,
I would love them to say.
They would be like saying, "Daddy farts, Daddy farts."
Cut cake for us now.
No, where's the knife?
What we will do is we will end the episode while you're cutting the cake.
Hold on.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next time on the next episode. Stay safe, be kind to one another. This is the More You Look podcast. Peace out.